Hi, welcome to Ken's Quick Cook. Today we'll be making beef steak fajitas. It's one of my favorite dishes and one of the most simplest one as well. Here are our ingredients. As you can see, we have only 6 ingredients, and as I said, very simple to make. Our star is the beef tenderloin sirloin steak. We're going to season it with Adobo. We have 3 green bell peppers. You can also use red green peppers if you like, or instead of the Adobo seasoning, if you like, you can use salt, regular salt, kosher salt, sea salt, whatever seasoning that you prefer. We're also going to be using 3 large onions. And of course, we're going to be serving our beef fajitas with tortillas. These are 8-inch tortillas. Okay, let's get started. We're going to begin by cutting up our bell green peppers. Okay, now that the green bell peppers are cut, we're going to start with our onions. And notice that I sliced up the bell peppers this way. That's so that it will be faster to cook, because the thinner it is, the faster it will be to cook. Okay, now for our onions, same thing. We're going to slice them up. Get rid of the ends. The parts that we don't use goes into the composter. And we're going to begin cutting it this way. Okay, 2 more onions and we're done. Okay, now for our beef. This is approximately 2 pounds. You can use Langer steak or flank steak if you prefer. We want the beef to be bite-sized in our fajita, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to cut this right in half with a sharp knife. There we go. And I'm going to put it right on top of each other and just slice them in thin slices, approximately this size. And they are what I call bite size. If some of your slices are too big, like this one might be too long, so you just cut them in half, like so. Now that our pan is quite hot, I'm going to oil it. This is corn oil. You can also use olive oil, canola oil, or just plain vegetable oil. In this case, I'm using corn oil. Give it a nice, generous amount. We're gonna first cook the green bell peppers because they take the longest to cook. Now the reason why we are cooking the peppers and the onions first is to make sure that they are fully cooked, soft, and tasty. And because after you cook the vegetables, it's gonna be a lot of water. You wanna get rid of the water so that you don't have a soggy fajita mix. Now, after cooking the green bell peppers for approximately 4 minutes, we're now going to be adding our onions. Because onion cook really fast. After cooking the green peppers and the onions for approximately 3 minutes, you then add your adobo or salt, plain salt or kosher salt, or as I said, any flavorings that you like. You can add more or less to taste. At this point, I'd like to give it a little taste test. Pretty good. Gonna need a little bit more. Okay, now that it's pretty much cooked but still snappy, we can put it in a separate bowl. Okay, set that aside. Add more oil. Now we are ready for the beef. The reason why I didn't add the salt or the seasoning to the beef yet is because salt draws out moisture from the meat or the vegetables and dries it out. We don't want that. We want it to be juicy and moist. Now when you see that it's turning color, now we can add our adobo. Be generous with the spice and the flavoring because you want your meal to be satisfying. A little bit more seasoning. After the beef is approximately 3/4 of the way done, let's take a little taste test. Perfect. Now we're going to combine our peppers and onions to the beef. I want more of this liquid to evaporate, but here we go. Okay, now as you can see, our beef steak pepper onion fajitas already. I prepared reheated fajita pans, and let's begin. Oh, you hear the sizzle? Right on top. Oh yeah, love to hear that sizzle. And one more. Oh yeah. Oh, if you can only smell it, it's really great. Okay, I also have my heated tortillas. Let's take a little taste, shall we? Oh, nice and warm. Okay, whew. Now, I'm just gonna take it right from the center. Oh yeah. You can add anything you like to it, and you can add a dollop of sour cream if you like. You can add guacamole. You can add salsa if you prefer. Anything to your heart's content. Let's take a little taste. The beef is juicy, tender, tasty. Oh, and the peppers and the onions, they crunch. Oh, nicely seasoned. I'm in fajita heaven. This is ecstasy. Well, I'm gonna serve up dinner now. Before I eat everything, my family has nothing. Anyway, try this recipe, it's so simple. Okay, and your family will appreciate it. Please give me a like, subscribe, and I welcome any comments. I'll see you next time.